For me, it wasn't the one. And I'm not saying that Dear Evan Hansen isn't great. What the hell is going on? Can anybody sing anymore? I adore Dolly Parton. Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're very, very well. Today I am coming back with an unpopular opinions video. I have been gathering these up because people seem to really be intrigued by things people don't like. I have a hair in my eye. Yeah, people seem to be really interested in the things that I don't like and the things that other people don't like. And I thought that I would share some opinions. In my natural way, I don't think that I will ever say anything that is very offensive to anybody, but if I do say something that is in a different opinion than you, I am sorry, we all just have different opinions and I hope that's okay. Do you not love that I look like a candy stripe? Like I should be selling ice creams, or I should be singing in a barbershop quartet. Quartet? Or a barbershop quartet. Bum 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 bum, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum. That's me. So yeah, these are just 5 of my unpopular opinions. So number 1 is that Come From Away should have won the Tony for Best New Musical over Dear Evan Hansen. Please don't come for me. I've seen both shows in New York and I've seen Come From Away here, and I loved Dear Evan Hansen. I loved it so much. Like honestly, I loved it. This isn't me saying it's rubbish, but I think that Come From Away is so overwhelmingly incredible that I just don't understand why it didn't win Best New Musical at the Tonys. I'm genuinely baffled by it. It confuses me and I don't understand how that happened. And I'm not saying that Dear Evan Hansen isn't great. I don't know, like I can't think of like a nicer way of describing it, other than I just think that Come From Away is better. Like I loved Dear Evan Hansen, but Come From Away was incredible. I know at the time a lot of people were like, what? I mean, the thing is, I didn't see Ben Platt. I don't know how much a different Evan could have brought to the show. I didn't see Rachel Bay-Jones. I only saw 2 of the original cast when I saw the show. But I don't know how much it could have changed because it's a good show. I just think that Come From Away is better. Please don't kill me. Please don't hate me. I just have a different opinion than you. And I still love Dear Evan Hansen. It's still a great musical. It's still one of my favourites. Ooh, now here is another situation where I think people really might hate me. Number 2 is that I didn't like Moana. I'm really sorry. I just didn't like it. I think people are gonna be like, what's wrong with Moana? It's not that there's anything wrong with it. I don't really like animated films anyway. I choose to not watch them. And I don't know if it just came into my life at a time when I just didn't fancy it. Like, I don't really think there's anything wrong with it. I was just a bit bored. I wasn't massively moved by the story. I normally think that's the thing I love most about Disney films. This like journey that they take you on. It didn't happen for me personally. And I don't really like the song. Is it called How Far I'll Go? I don't know the words. There's a place where the sun meets the sky. It calls me. I don't know the words. Number 3 is that I don't like 9 to 5 the musical anymore. Sorry? I saw the show in London a couple of weeks ago and the performances were great. Literally, I couldn't fault it, but I just didn't like the story. The thing is, right, obviously it's set in the 80s, which is essentially like 40 years ago. Just to give you all a little maths lesson right there. I don't think there's a need for a show that is so sexist. I think the goal of the show is to be like a feminist piece. And yes, at the end it's like, woo, yay women. It feels a bit tacky to me now. Every single joke is a sex joke. I don't think that's necessary to be funny. I felt like it was created for a different generation than for like modern audiences, which, you know, there are people who will have seen the film, and I love the film. I love Dolly Parton, don't get me wrong, literally, I adore Dolly Parton. Like, there are obviously people who will have been around when the film came out and they still want to go and see, musicals and that's the kind of show that they would enjoy. I mean, I was with people who really enjoyed the show. I think it probably is just me, but then again, my friend who I was sat next to felt exactly the same as me. So I think it's one that really can split you. Like, as I say, everyone in it was great and the songs are still amazing, but I think it's more the storyline and the book, like the writing of the scenes and things. I didn't think it was funny. There's a part where there's a guy who's dressed up in like BDSM clothes, and even in the last scene people are still laughing at it, and it's like, we've just seen him for an entire act wear that outfit, so why are you still laughing at it? I don't know, it just felt hammy and tacky and I didn't really enjoy it. Number 4. Oh, again, I really think people aren't gonna like me on these opinions, but anyway. I didn't really enjoy Bat Out of Hell. I really like Meatloaf's songs. There are a couple of them where I'm just like, what is this? There's a one that's like, can anybody sing anymore? Or something. It's near the beginning of the show. And I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, the performances were amazing. Like, people's talent in that show is incredible, but I don't know if it's the direction of it. Like, the acting is very weird. It's definitely stylized and it's definitely done for a reason. It's not just people being weird, but I found it too weird. I don't know, like, it felt really disjointed to me. And so many people I've spoken to, they're like, oh my god, the first time you go to Bat Out of Hell, you'll hate it, and the second and third times, you'll be like, oh my god, this is great, and then from about 4 times onwards, you're obsessed. And I only saw it twice, so maybe if I'd have seen it more times, I would have got further down the line. But yeah, I saw it once, and then I went to a sing-along on New Year's Eve. That was weird. I only really went because all my friends were going out afterwards, and I was like, well, I don't want to wait until the show finishes and just sit on my own. So I went to see it anyway. I had quite a good time. I was really quite drunk though, and I think I was just enjoying singing, to be honest. But I still thought the acting was weird and disjointed, and I think that's the biggest reason I didn't really like it. Like, I like the concept and I like the music. I just think it's more the acting-y side of it, and that song. Can anybody dance anymore? What does it go like? Anyway. And then my last unpopular opinion is that I didn't really enjoy Fun Home. I understand that it is such an important piece of theatre. It's hugely important for the LGBTQ plus community, and having queer lesbian roles in theatre is so important, and it's something I back wholeheartedly. And I love that it has given people an opportunity to see themselves on stage, and I think that is incredible. When I saw it, I was in really bad seats. So it was at the Young Vic Theatre, and it's like all on the ground, and then we were like up at the top on this like balcony area, essentially like looking over the show, and the sound also was quite bad. I couldn't hear a lot of what was being said and sung, and I didn't know the show before I went in, so like I didn't know the music really well before I went in. I found it really hard to connect with the piece. I think if I'd have sat somewhere differently, it may have been different. I'm really hoping it comes back so I can give it another chance, but the time I saw it, as I say, I just didn't think that I connected to it. I found myself getting distracted quite a lot, and I do think that's maybe just because of the sound, because I just couldn't hear what was going on. It was really difficult. But yeah, like, I do think it's a super important piece, and I'm glad that it is out there. For me, it wasn't the one. Anyway, I bet you all hate me and you've all subscribed now, and I bet you've all done the thumbs down button. Please don't. It's just an opinion, and there is no malice or ill intent in anything I say. It's just opinions of a person, you know. Anyway, I do hope that maybe you liked this video. If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't agree with me, let me know. That's fine as well. And let me know your unpopular opinions. If you want another one of these videos as well, definitely let me know as well. You're just gonna let me know all the things, aren't you? Let me know what you're having for dinner as well. I love hearing about that.
That's what I reckoned.
Oh, alright. Anywho, thanks so much for watching. I love you lots, and I'll see you soon. Bye!